Welcome to the first episode, my 2 cent podcast. Your host, Jackson J. Fetz, my co-host, Thabo Bliss M. What's up, Thabo?
No, I couldn't laugh better. It couldn't be a better weekend. When I visited you, I was surprised that your spouse,
My spouse?
cooked me Kellogg's. I didn't know what happened, but she fried the Kellogg's. That's what happened. She fried the Kellogg's. Put in cooking oil and fried the Kellogg's. I thought it was only for the milk.
Guys, I think Bliss would alamak. I mean, officially, have you noticed how things are expensive these days?
But I've noticed, but then with you, I know that you can afford it.
No,
wouldn't you afford it?
Dilodi Bliss. Like yesterday, ne? I called my lawyer friend. Kirejo, ask him, show, didn't sang, sharp. Kirno, get on this podcast, ne? So I'm get on this podcast. I know I'm gonna say things till or maybe it'll hurt someone. So I'm trying to avoid lawsuit. Like I can lawsuit right now. I can afford the Urenka court right now. So since you can avoid a lawsuit, how do you think we should work this out? Unrumela lirki quotation. Unrumela quotation. No, I cannot afford that. Okay, you know what? Since ki dira pro bono, when everything you say, allegedly. So right now, whatever they get over here, luena we volela and ghost.
It'll be alleged.
Allegedly. So aserena.
I agree with you.
So unalena.
We're not gonna sentence anybody. We're not gonna stone anybody. We're just gonna be neutral. Get opinions from both sides.
That's us.
We're not investigators, but then a little bit of an information that we got, it's got to be useful. It's got to be beneficial to the public. But I agree to that.
Basically, an artist above just on another level. We're just
modernized.
I
understand.
No, we are modernized.
You need to admit over.
We are modernized. That's why I refer to a podcast. I mean, if you go Vava right now, you can say you're a podcaster. But basically, you're above Vava.
But let's get to the point. As we promised last week, that we're going to be engaging in a matter that is very sensitive to the public.
Sorry. Before we engage to the matter, I just wanted to pass one thing. Feature one thing, fella. Live come up at any. As you can see the view. Botoka beautiful. Ki Miami. Botoka Miami. Have you seen Botoka Palace so many places?
Nice. It's beautiful.
Serious. Have you ever gone to allegedly Kwasa Hop?
No, I go to
allegedly. No, you forgot to say allegedly. Allegedly score. Allegedly as hope.
It's a beautiful place. I promise you that we've got a place here called Mabaten. You
very nice.
To visit.
Very nice.
Your drinks. Then
courtesy of Mabaten. So allegedly barbanyana was kokobanwa metsa sorage to keep fit. Allegedly. Should Mr. allegedly in the beginning or the end of the sentence?
I cannot agree with you, but I will agree with you.
Okay, Kira, allegedly, the first or the end.
It is okay. At the end of the
day. so either way, as long as allegedly on. Okay. So could this step you were saying the matter last week?
We will be engaging in the matter that happened that prevailed on social media about some certain guy who impersonated himself as a certain person to a level where people they were tarnished, their name were put in the public in a wrongful way. But then we're not going to stone anybody for doing that. We're just going to engage about the issue. We're not saying somebody's guilty or this person is right, but we're going to engage that. There's a voice note from person who uncovered the person behind it.
Yeah.
So I urge you to listen to the voice, and it's not from us. So
basically, now we are not saying anything. So we're just presenting Vava. We let the masses decide what's really going on.
That's where
and then Mutora Krelen the voice note from me. Urile, it's fine. Lina Laila Kanala mention you.
It is fun to mention the name, but then we just don't want to put the person in the public.
So
she's okay with it.
Okay.
But then for the safety reasons, let's not do that.
Let's come and mention.
Even if we do that, the person who discovered the information, she also engaged with the person who was allegedly accused. She doesn't have a problem with her name being mentioned. But then, we're engaging with the public thing. We're engaging with the issue that is surrounding Botlokwa as a whole. But we're just going to give it to you as it is.
Oh, okay. So, no, I get your point. So, what about Mutuele Noriana? He was busy tarnishing the masses, was busy tarnishing the public. So, unahana yenarni mention alina la and then allegedly in the beginning and the end of the sentence. Just to be clear, because now Kenya lawsuit right now.
Everybody knows the person.
Everybody knows.
He knows himself.
So
we extended our invite to him, but he didn't want to come to the show.
He didn't want to say his
side
of the story.
We just gonna use the alleged person,
the
accused person, but he knows what he did. He knows what's happening.
Okay.
So if you're gonna be at home and listening to us, you're gonna figure what we're talking about or whom we're talking about. It is up to you to conclude. We're not going to conclude anything for you. But in the meantime, you're going to listen and pay attention to what she's going to be saying.
Okay. So when I'm ordering right now, raloke the voice notes before Rikatoma everything and discuss everything what's going on, or Rena self discuss just to read the intro. I think are the intro. I think before I look at the voice note, just to everyone a bit clear or udira halainemo. I look at the barkin are what's going on. So basically says the Ralanket about there's a guy who nudlar kiana Tabang Chewe.
Yes.
Tabang Chewe adira a fake Facebook account. Adira fake. Then please Uskalevala remind me where I'm wrong and say allegedly. So allegedly there's a person you are kiana Tabang Chewe. Tabang Chewe and then adira a fake Facebook account. Adira a fake Facebook account. So and then yena ibazamo promote Alina Lahai because every time kara the account uba mention the name ya allegedly Malcolm Didi. So the idea bit about allegedly Malcolm Didi uba zamo yena self aga promote via Tabang Chewe because whatever namo buto what scoop kilo charin. I mean there are something busy follow Facebook. You understand? So the guy after adira that yena atoma arua batu Botlokwa atoma when are Tanish English Tanish ghost Tanish Uraur every time I get a podcast, it's a dictionary.
No. Tanish. The person who did it, impersonating yourself to be somebody that you are not.
It's called catfishing, ne?
It isn't. It's catfishing, but it is an offense on its own.
Okay.
You took somebody's surname, you took somebody's name and used it. Let alone the name, the surname. The surname bears a lot of memories, a lot of cultural background. But when you're taking somebody's surname and use it to your benefit, it is wrong. So the first mistake that the person made is to use another person's surname. So that is the first thing.
Oh yeah, because Batubache were right now like those eyes chahuri.
Exactly.
I mean we know Mpoche and Tabangche were sorry, excuse me, Tabangche were and all those things. Okay, no point. Okay, so which means it's an offense.
It is an offense.
It's a criminal offense.
No, personally, I am against moto I bizaga seni mi moto mongwe. I assume something did wrong.
Oh, okay.
The surname was used wrongfully.
So say if you're not allegedly Malcolm did, the surname, and then I register for the good cause. Then I register for the good cause. My rice say name high. Then what does this say?
Same thing. It is not. You don't have the right
to use the surname.
There's a law of property. Okay. You don't own the surname. So according to the law of property, if you don't own the surname, you cannot use it.
Yeah.
If you want to use somebody's surname, you need to engage with the relevant parties of the family that can I use your surname?
Yeah.
Have the right to use the surname.
So whether good or bad, you don't have the right to use other people's properties. Basically,
so imagine somebody is a prominent figure of the public, then labeled as the particular chewe. When you go somewhere else where the person who's allegedly accused, during the process of doing that, it end up going on the higher hierarchy of somewhere else. Then they started identify you as the family of that member.
Yeah.
So your name also it will be tarnished also. So you see that's where it comes when it's wrong to use.
So basically,
somebody's
it's all totally wrong.
For the wrong
reasons. No, can understand that, please. So before we discuss area further, I think Ralo can play a voice note right now, or you unale any idea?
Everybody, we're just gonna give you the voice public note. Opinion.
Yeah.
Let them listen to what
we voice
discovered.
Note.
Yes. So that they can have their opinion. It is not up to us to say that
because now we just did the findings or what's really going on. So Ghost, do you think I should play the voice note right now? I'm not sure. Phone ya guys look at the voice note or kanjan. Okay, I think because Arno Raloka right now. So reason why Raloka voice note, it's because the person will know Mokopechori, Utanaja pull it through for Ratar Bochori, you know, discover Livian Tabaya, allegedly Malcolm Didi, allegedly Tabang Chewe. Urlare, she cannot pull through, but then Are, she's very willing Uriana Akaralokela the voice note so that we can play it Ralokela Tabang YTLH. So I think we should play the voice note right now. So Ghost, I'm playing the video right now.
5th of July, which was on Monday, So this person sent me a friend request early this year. Fine, I accepted it and moved on. like I wasn't paying much attention to that account. Yeah, well, fine. And then I think that time I don't send a friend request. I think it was that time whereby he was starting to troll Malcolm Didi. But then I wasn't interested. Fine. But as time went by, he started trolling people. You understand? And then I'm like, okay, now what is happening here? What is going on with this account? Well, okay, I'm going to find out that that account is actually a catfish. Well, as his bio stated, he called himself a troller. Well, sharp. Okay, I checked it out. Just nj. Well, I went through it and okay, fine, sharp. Got on my own. And then this person, like, okay, he started insulting people. Like, he was doing it like too much now. Like, it was getting too much. People were starting to complain about him. But then I went back to that account. I was like, you know what? Let me just check. Let me just do a background check on this account. Let me just see where it started and why is he trolling people, because I couldn't understand. I thought maybe those people insulted him or something. Well, because you know there are people that if you post something like if you post something and then what oppose what you have posted, that's when they will start writing shit about you. So I thought maybe that was also the case. Then when I went through that account, I saw that no man, this account was actually a normal account, ne poster. And then what I have realized was that that account, was it 2 years back or a year back? I don't remember properly, but I do have screenshots, but it doesn't matter. This person was always sharing almost each and everything that Malcolm Didi was posting. Well, he was encouraging people to support this guy. So while he was doing that, people were not giving him attention. You understand? People were not engaging with those posts and they were not interacting with him. So yeah, I think he knows hore Botlokwa ba kgatla ke eng. I'm sorry to say this, but once there is a beef on Facebook, even the people you thought are online, like are active on Facebook, that day. Understand? And he thought to himself that since these people barata those kind of things, let me turn this around. Let me turn it around to attract people. Let me just be a troll. Understand? And then again, he tried to be smart, although he's not. Yeah. He thought to himself that let me just start by trolling myself so that people cannot see that it's actually me. So he started by insulting himself. Then people, as time went by, he started insulting people, attacking people and all that. So people started asking questions. They wanted to know who is the person behind that account. I understand. Then, okay, what I have realized was that, okay, people are it seems like nobody knows who the person is. And I'm like, okay, now what do we do? You understand? I was like, okay, let me just go back to this page again. Let me give myself time to go back and see what I can find. Okay, then I went back to that. But I went there so many times. I went back to that thing again, to his account again. Then I came across this post whereby this person Thabo posted horror. Blue Moon was great, blah blah blah. Then the person who commented, the first comment was from Malcolm Didi. He said, "It was nice seeing you. I hope to see you soon." I hope to see you soon, or I hope to see you again. Then Thabo commented, he replied on that comment. He was like, it was nice seeing you too. We will arrange. And I'm like, okay. So it means that this person knows who Thabo is. Malcolm Didi knows Thabo, right? Personally knows him. Okay, fine. I left it like that. Then there was another post. I think they were like at the same place. They acted like they were at the same place. And then this guy Thabo posted his status about it. I think maybe yeah. And then Malcolm Didi commented. He was like he was talking about pictures. He was like, yeah, you'll send me those pictures ka WhatsApp. And the guy was like, yeah, I'll send them to you ka WhatsApp. I'm like, no man. Okay, this is the second post yeah but ba bolelang ne and ba bontsha hore they know each other. I'm like, okay, now what's happening? Okay, fine. So it means that this person, Malcolm Didio, he is the only one who knows who Tabanchawe is, right? Okay, sharp. I went through that thing again, the page. I went through it. I continued. Then again, what I realized was the way they were typing, the way those two different accounts were typing, Malcolm Didi and Tabanchawe, their style is the same. Their style is the same thing. Like they're using the same style of typing. You understand the way, like the way they place their punctuation marks and their emojis and everything is the same. I'm not saying almost, it is the same. You understand? I'm like, man, how come people that type are the same? There is no way. Even identical twins do not type the same. What is happening? Who is fooling who here? Wabo? Then as I went by, I was like, you know what, ne? There's no such thing that... Okay, I was like, you know what, ne? This person, he is the only one that knows who Tabanchawe is. Yana Tabanchawe, they're typing the same way. I'm like, no, man, it's him. Yeah, like, it's him. Then I left it like there. I was like, okay, fine, I know who the person behind the account is. Then I was like, okay, then what do we do? How do we expose this person? I was like, okay, maybe I should send him an inbox telling him that when I know who you are, can you please stop what you are doing? Then I was like, no, let me not do that. I'm just gonna sit back and watch. I was like, I'm just gonna wait for him to post shit about me and then I will attack. Then fine. I was like, no. And then if he posts something about somebody and then we'll oppose what he has posted about, he's gonna make a post about you, insulting you and all that shit. I was like, okay, I'm gonna set a trap for him. I'm gonna make him write shit about me so that I can retaliate. And not to retaliate man. This person, it was that time this other lady posted something about this upcoming event. Yeah, BBF. So that lady, after posting that, Malcolm Didi took a screenshot of that. He posted about it on his WhatsApp status and he captioned it. He was actually how can I put it? Like shit about the girl, like he was posting but in private. I get why I saw comment kwa Facebook, why I delete private kwa WhatsApp about somebody who doesn't have brains, beauty with no brains, blah blah blah. So somebody from his contact list, I tell that screenshot, that status, I just screenshot, I send it at the lady. So the lady posted screenshots on herself with a caption like, aquatine and all that. What surprised me, What surprised me was that Tabanchawe kena responding to the lady's thingy, that caption, screenshot and whatever. Hela. Angwala ka yana on his page. Utsena ka yena mo dintweng tsa the lady and Malcolm Didi. Utsena ka yena. I posted that thing ka account ya ka shit. Kena, like it's him. Kena. I was like, you know what, here's the opportunity, here's a chance. Then that lady posted another status. Then I comment, and then this other guy comment and then I reply comment that guy. I was like, I can say why people about for this guy react comment because for power out there in. Then I fell a shame away like what tripping air. Then he made a post about me. Then when I looked at that post, I was like, okay, the only thing that he knows about me, that thing. Then the rest I get now the cherka, and I was like, this person doesn't know me. Understand? Then those things tell her what it's something that I post about go Facebook and all that. And the rest, I'm like, okay, this person really doesn't know me. Liana Malcolm Didi. He doesn't know me. So then it's him. Then I commented on that post. I'm only giving you 10 minutes. 10 minutes to delete this shit, or I am going to expose you. Plus, you know what you did to me. I did at December 2020, and I didn't do anything. Fine. he went on when I said all right, Malcolm. He went on and said, Malcolm, yes, I hate that guy, blah blah blah. I didn't give him any attention. I didn't continue with the conversation. I didn't comment any further. I just left it like that. Then I received some text, go the inbox. Yeah. Then this other one went like, hello girl, how can you prove that that person is really Malcolm Didi? And I was like, okay, how can I be sure that you're not working with him? Then that girl sent me something only to find out that this person was actually being investigated. People were investigating him not knowing. Wawa. So I was like, okay, then yeah. I was like, okay, fine. And then she was like, yeah, we have been investigating him, blah, 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 but we cannot get to the bottom of it. We need more proof, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, okay. So why do you think it's him? And he said that this person just approached me, got inboxy, and then he told me my secrets, and then he said he's not going to post about them because now I'm frustrated. And I was like, okay. Then the secret though, when I and that person was like, I told Malcolm did. I was like, okay, there it is. You got your answer. Then she was like, no, but we need more proof, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, you know what? Can you please connect me with the people that you are working with? And then she was like, okay, cool, sharp. A WhatsApp group chat was created, right? And I was like, okay, you know what, guys? This is what we're going to do. We're going to share. Everybody is going to bring their own information, the information that they got on this person. Like their findings. Yeah? And then Rabon or Enke. I need to find out the screenshots that I had was actually the last piece of the puzzle. They did have some information, but they were left with that one man, that last piece of the puzzle. So when I gave them my thing, my screenshots, they were like, yes, we got him. Then now when I looked at their screenshots, I was like, yeah, it's him. Like it's really him. I was an M. Okay, fine. Then it was said that they are going to confront him. Yeah, they're going to confront him, and then yeah. So fine. I happened to go to Limpopo ka weekend. Yona Friday we had something. Then Friday, the very same Friday, I went home to Limpopo. On Saturday, I saw this guy. Like I don't know him personally, ne? I just know him go Facebook, the picture and all that. I saw him and I was like, okay, this is him. I was actually passing. He was sitting with some guys there, ne? Then I got into the shop, the nearest shop, and I sat down. I wanted to check. Like I wanted to check his pictures. Confirm it is really him. Ne? The moment I sat down, that guy stood up and he came to me. When he came to me, he greeted me and all that. I wasn't good, well, I was angry. Understand? My attitude was like I gave him a very bad attitude. Then he was like, no, can you please be nice? Blah blah blah. Okay, Shab, what up? Okay, fine. He spoke about some incident that happened a long time ago, blah blah. Then fine. Then he came to this one, the current one. Then he was like, you know what, there are some people, this person that told me Horwena, you think in Natabanche. I'm like, who told you that? He was like, no, I can't say, like I can't tell you the person. I was like, if you're not gonna tell me the person, then don't talk to me. And this guy was like, okay, fine. Yeah, this Tabanchewe person, I blocked him, blah, blah, blah. He has a case called police station. Like, okay, interesting. Yeah, this lady opened a case for him, blah, blah, blah. So how's the case going? Do like, okay, you know what the problem is? This person that opened a case for Tabanche just went there just like that and gave them the name of the person or the screenshot that, and then like how provided information like elong hore ka mo thusa wa bana, and then wa tseba ka mo South Africa ho be yang maphodisa ba tlo ne le ba okay account okay ba be ka kwa tsa le taba sala ba be file ha ka kwa ba move on ba. And he was like, yeah, even this other guy nearly got killed. Get why? He was like, he nearly got killed because of that account. People were accusing him of being the owner of that account, blah, blah, blah. I even told that guy to go to the police and open a case. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. I was like, okay, since you're saying that somebody nearly got killed because of that account, Benong, what do you say? Because Mina, I said your name on a public space, on a public platform. so what do you want to do to me? He was like, no, I'm not going to do anything. She was like, why? Are you not going to maybe sue me for defamation of character or what? He's like, no, I'm not going to do that. Kirwena, aren't you scared of being attacked now? You just told me how somebody nearly got killed. Aren't you scared? He was like, no, I was actually reading his body language. That nigga was scared. Like he was scared. Even though he didn't want to show it, but I was reading his body language while I was busy talking to him. He was scared because even when I touched my phone, maybe get unlock a phone, he was looking at it like, Salabana, thinking or whatever that you say, that person will record. Like every move I did, he was like that. Then I told him, I was like, you know what? He was like, no, I'm not going to get you arrested. I'm not going to sue you. Nothing. Why? Because I'm like, no. Okay, God say I was like, and I told him, I was like, you know what, Wena, can you please remove the shit that you posted about me? And then he was like, what shit? No, nothing. I was like, okay, fine, it's okay. Then I left him like that. Whoa. Then on Sunday, Shabo, I came back. I received a call. Then this person was like, you know what? Like this person, the person that wanted to confront, that was going to confront him, he was with another person. So he wanted me to tell my story so that the person that he was with, askanahana, this guy is making up the story. So I'm phoning them, so okay, fine. Now we are going to confront him. Okay, they went there, they confronted him. Okay, fine. The following morning, I received a call. So, okay, fine, this is what we did. We confronted him. He confessed. He even deleted the account in front of us. I was like, oh, okay, then that's it. I mean, I'm going to expose him. And he was writing shit about people on Facebook. I'm going to write about him on Facebook. They were like, okay, it's fine. You can do whatever you want to do. Because we were still in our talk. I was like, oh, okay, fine. Then that's when I went by. Then I posted everything there with the screenshot that I had and everything. I only posted my screenshots. I didn't post those other screenshots that I received from people. I only posted my screenshots because I felt like maybe they didn't want to know who they were also involved coming to investigate. So I just decided to post my screenshots first. And then this person came, Malcolm, later on, he wrote a post there, it's not him. The same shit. He still wrote, like, he still used the same style. I accounting at I was like, this guy is actually stupid. I understand. Then there was this other person again who offered to help him or to take him to the guy. I'm gonna know to take him to the guy, Nigga never responded. What does that say to you? He never responded, he never did anything. So it's him, it's him. He may try to fool people, do whatever. It's him,
Yeah. So everybody utwele the voice note, please. So basically, the person who discover, aka allegedly Malcolm Didi Tabang Chewe, ne? Are okono bona through the writings, the typing they are the same. Malcolm Didi le Tabang Chewe, they read the same things. And at that point in Luripikile, Urile Malcolm Didi le Tabang Chewe, they share the same post. So whatever idira halani, idira ki Malcolm Didi. Tabang Chewe, why share? That's where Luriana ufitur no man. Something is really going on here. Kimuluriana ufiture something basically more as my shop. And there was a point mobility hore nevaile at an event. Malcolm Didi, nice you were there. It was nice to see you. But then I wanna Tabang Chewe. When who allegedly, remember, we don't afford the lawsuit. Allegedly, Malcolm Didi. Remember, guys, Malcolm Didi removed Kai. Pull through, come say your side of the story. Rena, we don't take sides. Rena the Rabu Vava. Remember, the Rabu Vava, you don't take sides. Uvava. So basically, Rena, Ridivava, we don't take sides. Ridivava. So, Unahana and Bliss, what do you think?
But I must say something, adding on that. A perpetrator always leaves a trademark.
Okay.
The lady pointed out there were certain things that the large person was doing and the person who impersonated himself as Tabang Chewe was doing. The same typing errors, the caption, the grammar, it was the same to the person who's been accused.
Yeah.
So that's when she figured that no, this must be the same person. There are things that were engaged upon with the accused person, the alleged person, and that were put to light by Thabang.
Okay.
If I discuss things with you now, and you go online and post about those issues as somebody else, it means you can be the same person.
You can be the same type. Yeah.
But I'm not saying it's Malcolm Diddy or the accused person who did that.
Allegedly.
But the woman says if she engaged with the accused person Diddy, and Thabang went on live, how possible it is for Thabang to know the information that was spoken about to Diddy and they went on live as Thabang?
So basically, when what you are saying about it, you don't believe Diddy did this, or you just when you just don't want to take sides, like Aonyaku Chama side because of the masses. Is it because you don't want to take sides of the masses, or Lu and herself, you don't believe Diddy did this? Allegedly, for the record.
Look at this in my opinion.
Okay.
When you are accused, you need the concrete proof that it is you. Knowing the person, I don't think the woman is. She's a forensic expert in that case.
She's not.
And she's not somebody who's going to edit the information and how people type.
Yeah.
We all type in a similar way, and times we just run script the way we want to. We type the way we want to.
Yeah.
But then if somebody in your corner or in your line, you know that they're doing such a thing, you might confuse them as that somebody else.
Yeah.
And say like the nearest person is going to be the
okay,
person.
now basically, Bliss, knocking a question. Do you think allegedly Thabang Chewe, allegedly Malcolm Diddy, do you think bakabali the same typing grammar? It's a question Kitisa when. Do you think Malcolm allegedly Diddy le Thabang allegedly Chewe baka kumana lori they type the same things on Facebook?
I'll tell you, it isn't possible to type the same way.
Okay.
But then again, when you want to shift away the blame or you being caught, you will be able to use somebody's grammar.
So meaning when you can type the same way as me, because when you go escape or what's really going on, when you go escape the odds and everything they would come your way. So when you can type the same way as me.
Remember, when somebody is trying to personify himself as somebody else, they copy whatever that somebody is doing.
I beg to differ. I don't really think typing you would copy it from someone else. That is why my strong point, okay, it's my own opinion. Remember, this is my own opinion. Allegedly, I could be wrong. I stand to be corrected. Nkanova wrong, nkanova right. Remember, this is my own opinion, ne?
Yeah.
Opinion, yeah.
But then,
okay.
If I wanna be Jackson,
okay,
I will try to copy everything that Jackson is
doing. Then there are some things you'll not Bliss. You cannot copy them. I mean, you can copy the way that I write. But
I'm trying to be you.
You are trying to be me, Mara. Remember, this person will know really what's really going on between aka Malcolm Diddy allegedly and aka allegedly between Thabang Chewe. Uri, the typing was the same.
What about the character disorder? What about that one?
Oh, the multiple personality,
the
multiple personality disorder. That's my point. Kinahana, maybe unali the multiple personality disorder. I mean, remember the clip in we send it to the Mazori. Okay, that was my opinion. Multiple personality disorder. Okay, well, what happens? The multiple personality disorder. Kitaba you have 2 or 3 blisses in your head, but then the other bliss, the other bliss, our coast. What happens is, some things they happened in your past, you try to block them in your brain, and then you image another character. When that other character is wakala into your life, it alters anytime. Like then you start to be matum. That's what happened. So that's key point I give like allegedly Malcolm Diddy. Unali that thing multiple personality disorder MPD. So key point from the start. Of which nakana in sense he's trying to chase the fame and then it backfired. I mean, we all go through bullshit.
A disorder is not about the fame. Disorder is a
but the disorder he's obsessed with fame. That's my own opinion.
In order for us, we should either help him before we can persecute him. If he's got a problem, it isn't a disorder.
Yeah.
So, but we should help him to discover himself.
This one thing about helping people. Meaning, you need to accept or you have a problem before we can help you.
Does he know about his problem?
Then we need to engage Liana. That's the reason why remediator come say your side of the story so that the masses bakono decide guy whether not you have a problem or you don't have a problem.
But as an individual, I think the public shouldn't persecute him because he might have an issue. He might have a problem with himself. There might be some psychological problems, environmental problems, how he was brought up. Those issues might have affected his character. That's why he's doing what he's doing.
So
for us, we need to help him to shift from what he is now to become somebody better.
But then how do we really know he's got a problem? I mean, if he doesn't come out to the public, okay, yes, I cannot say I have a problem, ne? But remember, what he did was wrong. Presenting himself to the public, arwabatu. I mean, even if it was you, I mean, Nahana, if Naira were in the public, no, Bliss, you do this and that, this is not good for Bliss. I mean, Luana right now, if we're busy right now, shooting this, we're showing to the podcast people, or what's really going on, we're gonna see believe it because Otaba Rui, we understand. So it takes a real man or a stand up guys have a problem. But the Nakinana, it's just a fame stand. Even though Kinahana or Unale a multiple personality disorder, Kinana, the other person in him, the other person Mohuena. You'll know altarile mo nor ufelete initiate or a create the tabang chewe ne kinana obsessed cafe because I mean yes ki understand that Botlokwa it's a long shot or ufelete or uber famous I mean arena so many resources
let me back to deeper with it. If he wanted to be famous as the allied Malcolm,
right,
why did he not use the same name as his name, like the real identity?
Kinahana, that's why it was a public stunt. Ne? If you create the content, so the barking, the Facebook page, the catfish Facebook page, yeah, fake. Ne? I present her to the people, Arwabato, but watch your attention, every attention to him. And then after, remember the only person who will promote, after Arwabato, the only person who will promote, allegedly Malcolm did. So if I let a question or why are you promote allegedly Malcolm Titi? You understand? So that's why if you can listen to the voice notes, that's why the lady who pick up okay, if we want to promote allegedly Malcolm Didi, it means Malcolm Didi could be the same person. So okay, could be the same person. Why? Because if NASA promote other people promote allegedly Malcolm Didi, then there's something going on. Because Baga promoter anything else. But then who decide to promote allegedly Malcolm Didi as allegedly Tabang Chewe. That raises a question. I mean, even a dumb person who jumbo, right?
You are right on that one.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna stand with you. I'm not gonna agree that
it's fine. It's fine. I think it's
I will tell you what I will tell the public is
that
before we're gonna sentence him that he's the one who did that.
By the way, I'm not sentencing him. I'm just stating my opinions.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Allegedly. You agree the lawsuit.
Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. It could be him, it could not be him.
Still, I'm saying that.
And if it is him who did that, I think as a public, we should do something about it. Not to hammer him, not to attack him. We need to find a way where we're going to help him to become a better person.
Konje mom Zanzibar ni innocent until proven guilty or guilty until proven innocent?
No, if the crime is committed, then that's when we're going to use that. The enforcement is going to be passed upon.
Okay.
Guilty until proven.
Innocent. Or is it
you innocent until
you proven guilty? Oh, it's Nigeria moving. You are guilty until proven innocent. Yeah. Okay.
So in the meantime, or at the moment, what we need to do is to really understand the environmental, the upbringing, where somebody comes from. We do have issues as people. We need to address them as individuals. Where we're gonna say like, I didn't grow up this way. Sometimes I seek attention. With him now, if it is him, the right person, I think I will personally make means to engage with him and take him through the platform or the channel where he's gonna find help if he needs the help. But then if he doesn't need help, I don't think I'm gonna. Yeah. But then plainly and openly, as a community, we need to build each other. So
please tell me one thing, ne? How are we going to win this thing over? Because there are a lot of people. I mean, it cannot say another allegedly Tabang Chewe, allegedly Malcolm Didi. Ne? There are a lot of people, Malnor, they have social issues. They have psychological.
I've got social issues also.
It's fine. Can't understand. Yeah. Basically, what I want to understand, get about it, just because you know the post still, and we are not sure. Remember, now we're having our own opinions. Ne? We are not sure. Very has got those issues. I mean. It's out. He could be. I can't buy stand to fella to register stage fella and you go penkela bo mamas bo baby. It could be
With
that.
a fake account.
The fake account, yes. A lot of people might know they had fake accounts.
But then let me I want to highlight something.
Mm-hmm.
For all the information that he was posting, I do not think that he posted that information without any feeder. All the information that surfaced on social media, I think there were people helping him to put up that information.
So
there were a lot of people. If he had to come and say, I've got this and this and this, who gave me this information, no person or one person can come up with the information of Botlokwa people on his own. There are people who help him to put up the information.
So basically, you're like a crew.
No, it's not a crew.
Mm-hmm.
It could happen that, or it could mean that there were people who gave him information about other people. That's why he was able to have all relevant news all the time.
Unfortunately, Rakasi didn't anything about that. I mean, like I've said, the clip that we had, first story. If you want to you can go right now to any tavern, sit down, about other people. But then it's wrong. What he did, basically, if he really did it, allegedly, if he did it, it's wrong.
Okay.
It's not okay.
Let me go back there. The woman who gave us the information, I want to applaud her for corroborating all the information.
The information, yes.
Really taking her time to notice those errors that the one A person and a B person were doing. I think it wasn't an easy job for her to do that.
Yeah.
But then,
and I would love to know what the motive. Motivated expose the alleged.
But I think there's an issue behind that. I think the lady has been attacked before. Because you know the whole
motivator or you know what? I need to expose this guy.
I think she's been attacked before. So
yeah,
you wouldn't have a motive if you were not attacked. She was attacked before that. She felt that I needed to do this.
I mean, the voice note. Lena, she was attacked.
Yeah.
Remember, voice note. I set a trap for AKA allegedly Malcolm Didi, so that Malcolm Didi could fall into the trap. And then AKA allegedly Tabang Chewe. He fell into the trap.
I think that women should continue setting trap for people. If I'm a guy and I'm straying, I think that women can set a trap for me too. If I'm straying, then she can find out easily that I'm straying. I think cheaters should employ her to set trap for people who are cheating.
Cheaters is too far. I think this lady Ramnida go SAPS talk. I think Reka solve that case to the boy because she's very smart. I applaud her. She's
not a wrong career. I covered the whole truth in there. Like, no, I found that this person, he's the person who did it.
I think she should be behind.
If she's correct,
yeah.
But
then, even if she's not correct, Mara, if you listen to the voice note, she's convincing beyond the benefit of a doubt. I mean, what convince her? You take the story.
But then I Didi. If you are the alleged person of the kick, can you please come to the show and
come through, bruh. We need to hear your side of the story. Grab this other side, bruh. Please, if you are watching this video, like if this video gets to you, please, bruh, make sure you come through. Say your side of the story, bruh, so that the masses can know how to relay. Because this lady, blind can investigate. I think it's on the FM, a private investigation. Maybe I can solve them before we could get Jola 99 around.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm gonna thank you, the viewers.
Okay.
So because we gotta be ending our show today.
Right.
We've got another show that is lined up for you guys.
It's coming. It's coming.
So you gotta stay tuned. We're not about the gossip. We are not only about the bad things. We are all about the good things also.
Yeah. It's like we are just about Botlokwa. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, what we try to do is to represent everything to the public. So that everything by question. We present it to them and then so that those other pieces, the other puzzle, but the moment together and then everything is sorted. You understand? So this podcast is about that. It's about Botlokwa. It's about Botlokwa, and we hope we should grow so that everyone, I mean, if you want to come through to the podcast, interview, just for, if you want to say something. I mean, there's a lot of people they are very flourishing. But out there, if you want to pull through, come on, pull through and then come, interview, say your side of the story. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, the the first episode. It was the first episode.
It was the first.
It was the first episode.
Yeah.
I hope we did good. I hope the relationship. I mean, though if Regilla flop, it's okay. It's the first episode. I mean, there's a song. Yeah. What's this guy one cheve? Ghost. Barakaman. This guy one cheve. Was Java. Yeah. Marui ringa kasizulu. Are ke translate. Ngasto kasizulu because Zulu. Kasizulu. Are. Lemhlabeni. I'm not really sure sizulu siyampalela. You can just you can't just start running. I'm not sure if you need to crawl first before you stand up and run. You understand? So this is the first episode. Rea habula basically. Yeah. That's Zulu barking habula. Kinyo go back to the song. Bar ngeke uqale ukijime mele uqale whatever the word is. So rea habula stand up bro emela karaka and then start running. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the first episode and there's more coming. And then guys, if Linaldi comments, please bring them where we can fix, where we can do better. Malon rekalukisa. Little negative comments ready allow. However you feel, but at the end of the day, we're in English weekend.
Yeah, guys, thank you for your time. Thank you for listening to us. That I know our goals. He's gonna be running to jumping castle. He loves jumping castle so much.
Because mama
already
and goes to rather jumping castle.
He really wants to get to the jumping castle now.
And
so,
pretty sharp nose.
Yeah, just imagine sharp nose in the jumping castle, and he's already chasing keys to be off the jumping castle. So you understand that.
So guys, thank you so much again. With me, your host Jackson J. Fett. With my co-host Jackson, with my co-host Thabo Bliss, and Ghost, our media person. Peace.